Good afternoon. That was very formal, wasn't it? I've been on meetings all morning, so I'm in like my formal voice. I hope you're all good. I actually booked the afternoon off work to do this stream, so yeah, we'll be live for the next couple hours. It's going to be absolutely massive. Although I've got some rather tough decisions to make with my team this week. I'm just going to tweet that we're live a sec. Bear with. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Lovely and sunny here in the UK as well today. Let's go. Good to see you, Alex. Alfie, I'm doing very well, mate. How are you? It's good to see you as well, Dakshin, my friend. And you go, Tito. Good to see you. We've got some regulars in the chat. Here we go. Here's my team. Here's how things are looking. I am 13k overall, so that's pretty good. But I do have some tough decisions to make with my team this week. It's not easy. So I've got Rodgers here, who I could quite easily sell. Could quite easily sell Rodgers. And I'm starting Gakpo at the moment. So my big decision this week, amongst a couple, but my transfer decision, is do I do Rodgers to Kluivert, probably, and bench Gakpo? Or do I keep Rodgers, bench him, and start Gakpo? Or do I start Rodgers? That's the kind of decisions I've got to make. Gunners go, the hamstring's all right. I didn't race very well at the weekend, but I wasn't down to my hamstring. It was down to me. It's all good. I think it was, rather than being strained, I think it was just tight because I haven't felt it for a few days. So we're all good. Sunday it was completely fine. So yeah, I'm resting up. Going to do a little bit of work in the gym this evening, and then I've still got 26k overall on my. I'm not 26k overall. Let's change that. And now I've got another race on Sunday. Let's change that. That should say 13 now. There we go. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Who are we captaining? I think I'm on Salah, mate. I think it's got to be Salah. I compare the two, and I do think there's real justification to go for Palmer, but Palmer versus Salah, you're playing the fixture with poor form, so you've got good fixture, poor form versus okay fixture, great form. I think when you look at Salah v Palmer, that's my opinion. I definitely won't be benching Chris Wood, mate. That's for sure. It's a question of, do I bench Gakpo, Rodgers, or do I sell Rodgers for Kluivert? I think Dango would be fine, personally. He's played well enough that I think he's still first choice in that position. I think Evan Nilsson will have, my personal opinion, I think Evan Nilsson will have to displace him, to be honest. Jack, I would probably play Kluivert and Dango, to be honest. I would, in that situation, I would probably bench Chris Wood. Yeah, I probably would. Play the penalty takers. Fair enough. So yeah, I'm still a little bit unsure as to what to do with my team, to be honest. I would personally start Isak, I think, over Dango if it was me. I think I'd start Isak. He's just better, isn't he? I mean, the guy, how many goals he scored this season? He's on 18? 19 goals? Yeah, 19 goals. Gotta go for Isak. Well, I back Palmer in the sense that he's in my team, mate. Wood's always been the penalty taker for Forest, mate. He's always been the well, no, actually, no, it was Gibbs White, wasn't it? But it is definitely Chris Wood. Yeah, Gakpo to Cunha. It makes sense, but then look at his fixture next week. He's got Southampton. Bench Isak, Enzo, or Wissa. Enzo for me. I'm doing very well, Notion Vids. I hope you are too. I would say Chris Wood over Raul Jimenez. Yeah, Chris Wood over Raul Jimenez. Which would you bench out of Kirkez, Milenkovic, and Wood? Milenkovic for me. Milenkovic. Yeah, the Forest defender there, I reckon. Yeah. Hi, mate. Who would you bench between Enzo and Wood? Enzo all day, mate. Anyone's got a slight benching headache looking at Enzo, I'd bench Enzo, definitely. Definitely. Would you sell João Pedro for Cunha? Yes. Yeah, I would. Get rid of him, mate. Biggest troll in FPL history. And if you can get Cunha in, I think that's a good decision. Yeah, that is the question though, isn't it, Alfie? Will he definitely start? That is true. Just did Gakpo to Cunha today. Yeah, it does get rid of an issue, doesn't it, if I buy Cunha? Wood or Dango? Probably Dango. Nice one, JD Bomb. But then also, Fulham at home is a pretty tough fixture for Wolves, isn't it? Should I play Gakpo or Dango? Dango. Nice one, Notion Vids. Is that a green arrow for you? I presume it is, based on the fact that you seem to be happy about it. My pleasure, man. Cunha to Watkins or roll? My God. Why would you sell Cunha? I definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't get rid of Cunha, mate. That's mental. Absolutely not. Just roll your transfers, man. Oh, the inverse. Would you do Watkins to Cunha? I was like, wow, are you serious? No, I wouldn't do Watkins to Cunha. No, not this week. Keep your what do you call it? Keep your transfers. Thank you, Top 10 Travel. I appreciate you, mate. And yeah, I wish you a good green arrow too. Lloyd, what a legend. Thank you, mate. Are you in the chat, Gunners Go? I've just checked Twitter to see your message. Are you still in the chat? Wood, Gakpo, Dango, and Clivert need to bench one, but who? All right, we'll have a look at your team. Bear with. We'll switch to... have a look at my score predictions for a second. We'll have those on screen for a minute. Judge away at those score predictions. Work at 2. Oh, we got to get on this quick then, haven't we? So this is what... Oh, wrong screen. We went early on clean sheet odds there. This is what Draft Hound's telling you to do. Personally, I think I would bench. I think I'd bench Dango and start Clivert if it was me. Go with this team, bench Dango, start Clivert. Got peanut stuck in my throat. Jeez. There we go. Hopefully that helps. This is Draft Hound. For any members, I look at their teams and review them. So if you want to join as a member, you're welcome to, and I'll review your team. Would you do Rogers to Neto and bench Nwaneri? Yeah, I am a little bit unsure of Nwaneri's fitness. I don't know if anyone in the chat has any info about Nwaneri's fitness. We can have a look now. Have a look now. Oh, we've got an injury update. Mikel Arteta has played down injury fit. I'll show you the article. is the latest on Nwaneri. Nwaneri obviously produced man of the match display. Where's the quote? He just said he's just cramping. It's fine. Okay, there you go. So Nwaneri's all right then, according to Arteta. But we all know what Arteta's like in press conferences, don't we? But he's all right. Enjoy, Gunners Girl. What would you do with Hertzler, Tom? Last week of my assistant manager. Excuse me. I think I've got a graphic for you. There you go. Here are the top assistant managers for predicted points. I'll leave that on screen. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream so far, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like rating. That'd be great. And subscribe to the Golden Goal channel if you haven't already. Leave a like rating and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Wood better than Dango? I'd probably say so, yeah. I'd probably say so. Who would you start out of Munoz? I'd start Munoz. Excuse me. I think I'd start Munoz. Who have they got? Yeah, I probably would start Munoz. It's Munoz or what was the question? Yeah, it's Munoz or Kirkez. I wouldn't start Canate. Probably go Munoz. He's more attacking anyway. Yeah, remember to leave a like on the stream. I'd really appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. Mohit, we've just seen that. I'll just go back to my team. Mikel is I keep going to the wrong screen. Mikel is always truthful. He is. Should we look at my score predictions actually? We'll stop changing screens. So this is what I'm thinking for Gameweek 27. So we got 4 games tonight. I've gone for a Bournemouth 3-1 win over Brighton. I've gone for Palace and Villa to draw. I've gone for a 1-1 draw. Wolves, I'm not sure actually I agree with that 3-0 win. But it's there. I think these score predictions are old, actually, looking at it. Although I don't actually disagree with all of them, to be honest. I think Chelsea beat Southampton. I'm not sure about that Wolves one. But I think the rest they could be pretty fair. They could be pretty fair. Going Palmer this week as captain. No Bednarek. Bellish, yeah, true. How did he get on last time he played Southampton? How did he get on last time? Scored and played 78 minutes, okay. But he put up 2.15 XGI. Fair. I do think, though, at the moment, the Chelsea issue is not Cole Palmer. It's just Chelsea in general not being very good. I'd start Kluivert, Vasil. I activated my wild card. A bit early for that, but okay. I like it, mate, but you've got quite a few players in there that blank in Game Week 29. Like Gahey, for example. Not sure I'd go for him on a wild card this week. I don't think Fofana makes Chelsea better for Cole Palmer, though. Robinson, Aina, Trent, Munoz. Trent, Robinson, Munoz. Given your score predictions, wouldn't you play a Bournemouth mid over Wood? Yeah, I know. I think the score predictions, the fixtures are this week's, but I think I've accidentally copied in last week's score predictions. So I'm not going to look at them again. Glasner or Pereira? I think it's got to be Glasner. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what, I don't mind. Let's have a look again. Oh, bloody, you're getting it wrong. It's a really tough one, isn't it, between Glasner and Pereira? I think those are the two, definitely. What does the chat think about that? Glasner versus Pereira. What are your thoughts? I think if you have Glasner already, then obviously don't use a transfer. But if you have someone else. I think going for Pereira is a good shout because he'll be quite differential. I don't think, you see the expected points, Glasner's slightly ahead, but ultimately I don't think there's a whole lot to split them, really. So yeah, I think Pereira could be a nice option for you. Start Colwell over Robinson. Gotta say, I don't back the Chelsea defence at all, even against Southampton, to be honest. Yeah, Tomo, I like that. Just talking about Pereira. Sell Gakpo for Cunha. Yeah, I'll just show you my team as well. I have that dilemma. I think I might do it. Because you're always going to be worried about Gakpo's minutes as an owner, aren't you? It's just going to be a constant minutes worry, which I don't like really having in my team. Even though he's away at Liverpool, mate, I'd probably say Isak. I'd probably say Isak. I just think the guy's been absolutely on one this season, hasn't he? Team reviews will be coming a bit later, mate. We'll just do members' team reviews for now. So if there's any members in the chat, I'll review their teams, but keep it to members for the time being. I'm just looking at people arguing about captaining Salah or Palmer on Twitter. Quite a lot of people captaining Palmer by the looks. It's interesting. I'm just on Salah. I can't take it off him. No, I wouldn't captain Bruno Fernandes. I think Man United could lose to Ipswich. I really do. Bench Wood or Bowen. I bench Wood out of those two. Cunha or Wood. Cunha. I will sell Rodgers and Hall and keep free hit. Also have bench boost and wildcard. Nice. Bench Salah. TA, yeah. I think I'm going to at least bench Salah and Isak because I have too much value in them. I can't sell them. What are we talking about Bournemouth penalty takers? It's Clivert for any confusion. Ream Wright, I would not be selling Chris Wood. Nope. Who to bench? Cunha, Wood, Bowen, Clivert, Isak, or Mbumo? It's probably Wood or Clivert out of those two, and it's probably Clivert. But is it? Maybe it's Chris Wood. Yeah, I don't care about... Oh, yeah, Wolves without... Yeah, Gomez and Agbadu. That's a good shout, actually. Play Wood, bench Rodgers, or buy a midfielder and bench Wood. Play Wood, bench Rodgers, mate. That's what I'm doing. Would you keep Palmer? Absolutely. Bowen or Neto? Bowen for me, mate. Neto's you're always going to be worried about minutes, whereas Bowen's going to play every game. Bench Dango, Clivert. I'd bench Dango, mate. Pick the penalty taker. Bench Pedro Porro or Hall. Hall. I don't even know who Tom I got. Chow. Yeah, I'd bench Hall. Good afternoon, Lee Fisher. It's good to see you, mate. By the way, if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like on the stream. I'm just going to pull out my phone because it's the only way I can check. I'm just going to pull out my phone and see how many likes I've got. Let's have a quick look. That sounds very narcissistic, doesn't it? Just checking my likes, but you know what I mean. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes on the stream. 29 at the moment. Let's see if we can get to 100. Bobutak, good afternoon, champ. Good to see you, man. Buy Bowen or Cunha first for me. 3 free transfers, Dango to Bowen. Absolutely not. I don't understand, Jamie, how you could sell Dango for Bowen and bench Dango. Doesn't make sense. Sorry. I would play Gabriel and Robinson, Luca. Bench Wisser or Clivert. Wisser. Yeah, 135 likes. Well, I'm really confused, Jamie. I don't think there's enough information in that message for me to make a decision, mate. Lee, I have... Let's have a look, see. I have 3, I believe. Yeah, 3 free transfers, 1.1 million in the bank. It's good to see you as well, Nixie. Good to see you in the chat, my friend. Would you sell Hall or me? I wouldn't sell either. Not yet. You don't need to sell him yet. Bench Kirkez or Timber? Probably Kirkez. Mate, would you start Dango or Lord Wood? I'd start Chris Wood. Hot offer, 111 point haul. Fair enough, mate. What rank are you at after that? That's incredible. Well done, Paul. It's good to see you as well. Thoughts on Foden to Bowen? I wouldn't... If I was looking to sell a player this week, it would probably be one that's either absolutely rubbish or one that's blanking in 29. Foden isn't doing that, in my opinion. Sorry, Foden isn't absolutely terrible, and he's got a game in 29. So I think if you're using transfers, you may as well use them looking at 29. Yeah, Jamie, but it's not clear who you'd bench him for, if that makes sense. So, yes, you could transfer him out, but to know if that's a good decision, it would require me to know who you transfer out, if that makes sense. I think I've come to realise what was missing there. Between Isak, Wood and Wisser, who to sell to get Cunha? Don't get rid of them yet. I'd keep them all until Gameweek 29. And then you could sell Isak. Or just not get Cunha at all. I think the fact you've got Wisser is kind of your alternative to Cunha, which is not too bad. I would personally, Nixie, I think I would do that and then bench Wisser. Oh, sorry, bench Dango. You had Mbumo, did you? Nice. What do I think about Bowen? Yeah, he's decent. For me, I'm not... Is he on penalties? Did Paqueta play the last West Ham? Ooh. Yeah, so Paqueta won't make the squad on Thursday. I've just seen... That's unbelievable. I've literally just checked Twitter and that's the first thing that popped up. So yeah, Paqueta is not available. So that certainly looks like Bowen's going to start and take penalties, right? I think that's pretty enticing to me. Have my assistant manager still going to copy Harry's 31 time. I'll rate it, mate. Yeah, then bench Raul Jimenez, mate. Would do a -4 transfer. 8 Nori for Hall. No. The thing is, for a -4 for a defender, the defender that you bring in has to get a return for it to be worth a hit. And I don't think anyone can guarantee me there's a defender this week that's definitely going to get a return. I'll be honest, Nixie, I don't. I don't think Man City are good enough, to be honest, for me to pick Haaland right now. Is Eze for Bowen if I'm not free hitting in 29? Eze to Bowen? Yes, that is a good idea. Eze's not been all that good either recently, to be fair. And Bowen's got Leicester today, well, this week. And he's probably on penalties because Paqueta's out. So, yeah, I like it. By the way, leave a like rating on the stream. I'd appreciate that very much. Be good to get to 100 likes. See if we can do 100 likes. We're on 46 at the moment, by the looks. Is it possible to get in the top 50? I think so. But it all you'll have to check the rank. You'll have to check the difference yourself, mate. Good to see you, Holly. Hope you're doing well. Owen, good to see you as well. Aina or Robinson? Robinson for me. Watkins to Cunha for free, or also do Rodgers to Bowen? No, just do the free transfer. Yeah, I can sell both. I'm going to have to get rid of Rodgers and Lewis Hall, which will cost me, but I'll have Isak and Salah on the bench because I've just got too much value in Isak and Salah, and I'll actually want to buy them back as well. Hall and Rodgers, I could possibly do without. I know that sounds mad, but I think I could do without them. Yeah, Mo hit, but it doesn't matter, you know. Do you feel restricted because of doubles and blanks? What do you mean, mate? I think the pool of players that you can pick from, yeah, is a bit restricted because you can't just, this week, if you're looking to buy a player, you can't buy one. Excuse me, you can't buy one that blanks in Gameweek 29, can you? Let's be honest. Start 2 of Mateta, Kluivert and Wissa. I'd start Mateta and Kluivert, I think. Both penalty takers, although Mateta and Eze might share penalties. Captain who? I've got the wrong screen on. I've got Gunners Girls team on. There we go. Captain Salah for me. The real one, I would probably wait. Play Enzo or Wood? I'd play Chris Wood. I'd actually look to sell Enzo Fernandez to a Bournemouth midfielder if I could. I just don't rate him at all. No. Abdul Rahman, it all depends on who you're selling, but I probably wouldn't get Bruno for a hit. Best 3 out of Wissa, Cunha, Isak and Wood. Oh, it's Wissa, Cunha, Isak, I think. Wissa's probably better than Wood. I may have just changed my opinion, but I think Wissa might edge it over Wood just this week. Oh, Holly, I've got some info for you here. Simple answer to that question is yes. The 2 best assistant managers this week are Glasner and Vitor Pereira, the Wolves manager, according to the expected points anyway. So, yeah, I'd stick with him. But don't blame me if it doesn't pay off, because I probably used all the luck on Glasner last week, to be honest. It all just got given to me. I hope you're doing well, by the way. I have Foden, Salah, Gordon, and Rodgers. Who should I sell or get? 2 free transfers. If your forward line is fine, then you don't need to do anything. Just play your forwards and bench one of them. Although I'd probably look to sell Gordon maybe for someone like Bowen. Just focus on getting rid of your 29 blankers. Let's see, Cameron. Let's see. I'm pretty chill on Salah at the moment. But it is obviously quite close. 57th like, love it. Yeah. Please like the stream if you haven't already. I wish they didn't have doubles and blanks at all. It makes the game, yeah. Bench Nwaneri against Forest. Ooh, I would probably bench Wood, actually. No. I'd start Wood, actually. I'd start Wood. No, Holly, I'm still in the middle of a taper, so I'm swimming this weekend, and then after my swimming this weekend, I might. To be fair, I've got to go to M&S this weekend to get a suit as well. I've got to try and buy a suit, so I'll obviously pop in and get the custard creams, but I can't eat them till after my competition on Sunday. So yeah, we're being disciplined. Would you start Dango, João Pedro? Dango, definitely. And I'd start Gabriel. Peasant-like. It does grow, mate. I just keep it up together. I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, I just go to the barbers every few weeks and my hair just goes like this naturally from swimming. I just put a hairdryer through it and it sort of goes like this. It does grow though, I promise. Thank you, Holly. I hope it goes well too. And yeah, definitely a reward. What's so good about them though? I'm intrigued. Are they bigger? What's so good about them? These magical M&S custard creams. Palmer v Salah. Yeah, I've gone Salah. Watkins to Cunha? Probably not. I've been hearing Palmer captain are chasers. Davies family first. I just think Salah's better. I just think he's better. Cunha for Watkins and then Bruno for Rodgers. You don't need to type in all caps, mate. Will Gakpo start? I don't know if Gakpo will start. I'm not too sure. Cunha for what? Yeah, not sure I'd do that. Don't think you need to do that this week. Rather than Bruno as well, I think I'd go for Bowen. I would start... Oh, God, that's tough. They've got Everton, haven't they? I would start, I think... No, I'd start Wissa. Double the amount of fill-in. Oh, we've got to Google this. Hang on. Hang on. Trust in you. We're going to have a look. Oh, you can get a custard cream Easter egg. Holy moly. Extra cream custard creams. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. No way. I've just found something. Absolutely incredible. I've just found something absolutely incredible. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Wow. So there's only 15. There's only like 1,700 calories in the whole thing. Wow. That looks incredible. I'll have to get on that. Sorry, folks. Distracted from the stream there. FPL Amateur, don't get cheeky, mate. Sorry, I was distracted from the chat then because I was looking at custard creams. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate that. What do you think of Son in FPL? Not for me. Looks good, doesn't it, Nixie? Looks good. 47 grams. I know, man. I think you've got to have that over the course of a week, haven't you? Which goalkeeper? Let's have a look. So here are the clean sheet odds, my friend. In terms of goalkeeper most likely to keep a clean sheet, it looks like Jorgensen of Chelsea. It could be a cheat meal, to be fair. It's a very, very cheaty cheat meal. But in fairness, 2 weeks of absolutely no junk food, I think I probably deserve one cheat meal, to be fair. And get away with it. Does Jorgensen even... Oh, mate. I don't know. I think he probably does. It's mental, though, isn't it? The Chelsea goalkeeping situation. Absolutely mental. Good to see you in the chat, Alex. By the way, we're on 175 people at the moment watching. So if you haven't already, please leave a like rating. That would mean the world to me. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. 66 likes according to Top 10 Travel. I think, how accurate are those figures? They about line up with my gut feeling, I guess. The only one that's a bit inflated, I think, is the Man United one, and maybe Bournemouth is a bit too low. But other than that, I'd probably back most of these figures. And it comes from the gambling companies, which, you know, they spend billions predicting outcomes to set their betting odds to win, to make as much money as possible. So it's the best you've got, mate. And people complain quite a lot that it's not accurate. And can I do a comparison of betting odds versus outcomes and stuff like that, which I completely get. But ultimately, you can never get predictions correct 100% of the time. So why would you just take the tools as at face value? If you don't agree with them, then predict something different, you know? I can also see them getting beaten by Ipswich, Alex. That's why I said that's probably the one. And Bournemouth's probably a little bit underinflated with, I think they probably beat Brighton, to be honest. I wouldn't do Mikalenko to 8 Nori for a hit, no. Can I sell Whistle? You can. I wouldn't do it, though. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you what you do with the info, isn't it? It's not for me to tell you this info is absolutely correct. So yeah. No, yeah, not promoting gambling either, but I would definitely use it to benefit me in FPL when it comes to odds. That's for sure. But yeah, I don't do sports betting. My midfield's Dango, Salah, Palmer, Cliver, and I have 10.5 million for the fifth midfielder. Who do I get? It depends who you've got up front, mate. But I'd probably just get Mbumo, to be honest, mate. Something like that. You don't need to spend all the money. Sells or Verbruggen, I'd probably say sells long term. Depends how long you need them for. Exactly, Nixie. If it was correct all the time, what would be the point? What are your plans for Rodgers, Gakpo, Trent? Yeah, no, I'm not free hitting. I'll just gradually sell them as time goes on. I've got 3 free transfers at the moment. The only 2 I really need to keep are Salah and Isak because of the sheer amount of value that I've got in them. Also, do I lose? How much cash do I lose on Lewis Hall as well? I just want to check that out. So he's 5 million currently. His selling price is 4.9. Okay, so yeah, I don't lose too much on him. Aina's gone up to 5. Wow. So yeah, I need to do something with Gakpo. And I need to do something with Hall and Rodgers. And probably Trent as well. So there's 4 that might need to go. Is Palmer safe? He's a good captaincy shout. I think Salah is the safe pick. But they're both good. Can I bench Gabriel? I would probably play Gabriel if it was me. Bench 1, Dango, Isak, Bowen. Probably Dango. I'd probably start Gabriel. Pick 2, Dango, Wood or Kluivert. Wood and Kluivert for me, the 2 pen takers. Go for the 2 penalty takers. I love that top 10 travel. Thanks for keeping track. Yeah, leave a like rating on the stream if you haven't already. We still got 150 people in here. I reckon we could get 100 likes. I reckon it's possible. I'm just going to see if we've got any leaks, by the way. Sec. No players back from injury for Man United. Not that that means anything, really. There's an embargoed Pep press conference. They've not said anything. No leaks so far. Tempting to play Hall against Liverpool. I wouldn't do it, mate. Bench Aina or Kirkez. Aina for me. I don't want to look at my score prediction because I think it's wrong. I think Arsenal win 2-1. Can you give us pros and cons for wildcard? Or well, I wouldn't wildcard. I definitely wouldn't wildcard Gameweek 29. I would navigate Gameweek 29 with free transfers, and then wildcard 30. It all depends on how. Let's have a look at the fixtures a sec. Let's have a look at the fixtures. I see where you're coming from, Holly. Hang on. Let me pull the fixtures up. I see where you're coming from. It just all depends on how you plan the rest of the season, because we don't have categoric news on the fixtures, but we have a good idea of what's going to happen. Here we go. See that? So obviously we're on here now, 27. This is old, isn't it? This is old. Let's open up this Ben Crennan sheet a sec. Here we go. So obviously 29 is a blank for Villa, Liverpool, Newcastle, Palace. And then 34 is a blank for most likely Villa, Man City, Man United, Bournemouth after a double-double. So you'll have probably Newcastle and, well, Crystal Palace and Newcastle double in 32. Then it's likely that Villa, Man City, Man United, Bournemouth double in 33. But because you've got probably a week to sort of get them in your team and then a week to get rid of them all when you've got players from those 4 teams and then they blank straight after, for me, that is more tricky to navigate than Game Week 29. So I think I'll use my free hit in 34 and just dead end into 29. But yeah, do you see where I'm coming from? Just because I think 33 to 34 will be more difficult to navigate. Just my opinion. It's just my opinion. And I guess you also look at it and you might want to get some of the players back as well. So like maybe a Man City player you've got in, after they're blank, for example, in 34, they play Wolves, Southampton, Bournemouth, Fulham. That's a good run. Same for Bournemouth. Well, Bournemouth players, maybe not. Do you know what I mean? If you feel unprepared to dead end, just free hit. Just free hit. It's sort of individual to your team, isn't it? So if that's how you're feeling to go, just do it. Arav, good to see you, man. I'm hoping the tests have gone well. I'm also pleased that you prioritise them over my stream as well. So yeah, don't worry, man. That's totally cool. I hope they went well. Triple thumbs up. Love to see that. The pessimistic Newcastle fan is back. What's happening against Liverpool then? Should I sell Isak? I'm telling people pretty much in every scenario, Looney Tune, to start Isak. That's what I'm saying. Sell Jimenez to Cunha. I don't hate that, you know. But I'll probably keep him. I'd start Gabriel. The safest attacker to get from Chelsea is obviously Cole Palmer. Outside of that, I've no idea, mate. It's Cole Palmer or no one for me. I just wouldn't pick another Chelsea attacker because just because I don't know how they line up tonight. Oh, we love that. We love that, Spartans. You've got to chase the upside with that assistant manager, in my opinion. I've said that all along with the chip. You know, it has the potential to be the most powerful chip in the game if you pick managers that get table bonus and get rewarded, and it's proven, right? I mean, it's put me in 13k overall just from using the chip. Yes, as Top 10 Travel said, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, Jemima Unicorn, that's a question, isn't it? Captain for Game Week 29. Anyone actually thought about that? Game Week 29 captain. That's a really good question. That is a really good question. It's probably Cunha, isn't it, against Southampton? Or Chris Wood. Captain Chris Wood. Yeah, as Insane Gamer 7 said, I think it's Cunha or Wood. That's a really good question, though. I hadn't even thought of that yet. Very valid question. Would you start Gabriel and Milenkovic? If you're saying I'd start Gabriel. Fingers crossed for you too, Robert, but I reckon you'll be sound because here we've got a view of expected assistant manager points. There you go. And Glasner is number 1. Quite like it. Villa are going to be leggy for sure. And Rodgers has obviously got his knock. Bruno is a shout. Or you could go Marmouche. Yeah, you could go Marmouche, couldn't you? Could go Marmouche against Brighton. It's not bad. It's not a bad shout. It's Marmouche, Wood, or Cunha, isn't it? Or Haaland, of course. Can I get Haaland? Because then there's justification potentially as well. I think there's justification to captain Haaland in Game Week 30 as well. Considering that Liverpool have got Everton, who in their last game they drew against. Do you know what I mean? I think you could potentially captain Haaland that week. Leave a like rating on the stream, by the way, if you haven't already. I'd appreciate that. Let's get back to my FPL team. We got to half past now. Would anyone like to do a quiz? I've got 5 quiz questions for Gameweek 27 and beyond. So if you want to do a quiz, let me know. The quiz is ready. We're ready to go. Let us know if you want to do a quiz. Dango or Semenyo? Ooh, probably Dango. I hate to break it to you, but Moreno wasn't a good idea. Who's Moreno? Which Moreno are we talking about? Do you think 8 Nori is a buy this week? Yeah, I don't mind 8 Nori. Bench 2, Gabriel, Munoz, Aina. Munoz or Robinson? Aina, definitely. I have a feeling that you've said Munoz in there twice accidentally. Oh, Marino. Yeah, Marino wasn't a good idea. He did start up front, though. Start Beto or Dango? Probably Dango. Although Beto is amazing at the moment. 5 more likes, is it? Lovely. We've got 185 people in here. So thank you, everyone, for joining. If you haven't already, leave a like rating on the stream and subscribe to the Golden Goal channel. I'd really appreciate that. I'd still go Gabriel over Robinson, I think. He's that bad I've forgotten how to spell his name. That's why I was a little bit confused. Quiz. People want the quiz. All right, we're going to do the quiz. We're going to do the quiz. Are you ready? There we go. Starting off easy. How many points? Obviously, answer in the chat. How many points did Glasner score in game week 26? How many points did Glasner get? While you answer that, I'm just going to check. There we go. Everyone knows the answer, it would appear. More than Arteta. That is the correct answer. He got 20 points. So well done, everyone that said 20. Good old Glasner with his 20 points. All right. Who's that then? Who's that? Who is that? Me. It's not me. I'll have you know my arms are slightly bigger than that. Might be true. I don't know. I've not compared. I've not measured. Can tell by lack of neck. Can you show your sleeper build? No, not on stream, mate. Think I've got a sleeper build, do you? I'm greatly offended that you can't tell. I'm only joking. The answer is it's Luis Diaz. Why is people calling him the Milky? Who's the Milky? Hang on. That's not racist or anything, is it? Why is he not like the Milky? I don't know. I'm confused as to why you're calling him that. That's not a racist thing anyway, at least. All right, question number 3. How many points did Isak get in game week 26? I'm the Milky Bar kid. Yeah, maybe with the glasses, I suppose. But I don't have blonde hair. To be fair, the sleeper build might be coming out because I'm getting quite warm in my room with my jumper on. Just saying. Exactly, it was a weird penalty. He was lucky to score it. Sells got unlucky not to save it. We were close to some Sells penalty save points, weren't we? But we didn't get them. The answer was 13. So well done, everyone that said that. Well, I'm going to go and change tops in a sec and then come back. But in the meantime, let us know what you're on out of 4 or out of 3 so far. Is anyone on 3 out of 3? And then I'll put the next question on and put a t-shirt on because it's quite... Somehow, it's gotten warm in my room. It's unbelievable. A few 3 out of 3s. All right, next question. Don't close the camera. I'm going to do it off camera, don't worry. Who's that? All right, we're back. We're back. It's nice being able to wear a t-shirt inside for a change. Oh, the answers are flying in, haven't they? The answers are flying in. Zion Williamson. He's got a big neck, whoever this is. I like the answers keep going in. People are still going. I'll rate it. Itchy head. I think it's certainly my hair from when I put the t-shirt on. There we go. Mr. T. Someone's saying it's wood. Right. I'll put you all out your misery. No, we haven't done non-member team reviews yet. It's Kirkes. So well done, everyone that said Kirkes. That is Van. I have no idea what that comment is. Why do you keep putting wood? And then final question. People sometimes revise for these. How many goals were scored in Gameweek 26? Oh, FPL MV. Great to hear, mate. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, man. I hope things are all good with you as well. Are you doing a stream today? So if you guys haven't already checked out FPL MV, you definitely should. Great FPL channel. See, the answers are coming in. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I look forward to it. If I'm still live at that time, I will. I'll send people your way. So what we're gonna do. We're gonna raid. We're gonna do a raid. All right. The answer is 33. 33 goals last week. I think. I don't know. Did people cheat on that? It's more of a guess question than a cheat one. I can't actually see at the moment anyway. I can't read the chat. But well done, everyone that said 33. Let us know how you did. I did want to say 33. I have counted correctly as well, mate. I have definitely counted correctly. So yeah, let us know in the chat what you got in the old quiz. Did we get any 5 out of 5s? That is a question. Did we get any 5 out of 5s? Did anyone get 5 out of 5? Let us know. Let us know. Robert's on 3 out of 5. It's a good score, man. Very respectable score. Southampton might be the worst, but Salah is also the best, isn't he? I mean, Salah's floor of points is 10. I mean, he very rarely scores less than 10 points. I mean, he always just scores or gets an assist. Palmer. It's just not. Look at those last 5 games. It's not. I don't know. I'm just prefer Salah. Just prefer Salah. When someone puts Arietta in the chat, it's really hard not to make a joke about it. I would actually probably go for Jose Sarr. Newcastle and Southampton have the same goals conceded in the last 5. That's some good info right there. Oh God, Machinator, I have no idea. Probably Emerson, but I don't know. I'm not going to pretend that I know. I think it's just good enough just owning Palmer. Yeah, I think I agree. I hope it's goals galore. I've got Salah captain. Harmony, good to see you. No worries, you can't say. I hope your day is good, not just busy, but I hope it's a good day as well. Sorry, I need to grab a tissue. Back in a sec. Are you good, mate, health-wise? Looking pale. Bro, I live in the UK, all right? We haven't seen the sun for like 3 months. So I'm not surprised that I'm looking pale, mate. I think everyone that lives in the UK at the end of February is pale. So I'm all good, man. I'm absolutely fine. I think I can adjust the settings on my camera if you want, so I look less pale. I can make myself look orange. Hang on. Should we go full orange? I don't look pale now, do I? Or I can go black and white, or somewhere in the middle. Should we go orange again? We'll go somewhere in the middle. How about that? Could you actually see that on the screen? Oh, now I look really orange. There we go. Do you prefer orange? Don't do the orange, man. Am I still orange? I'm colorblind, so I really struggle with this kind of thing. Let's see. Lee, the answer's on the screen, mate. The answer's on the screen. Bench one of Enzo, Raul, Isak, or Kluivert. Enzo. Yeah, Marmouche is decent, mate. Yeah. Thank you, Brody. Loving the channel. Stuck with a choice of bench one of Trent, Aït-Nouri, or Hall. Hall. Yeah, it's got to be Hall. Got to be Hall. I'd always start... I'd always start the forward. As painful as it is to say I'd start João Pedro, I probably would start João Pedro. Did I even hesitate? Of course I did, mate. Dazzler, what a friggin' legend. Your 5th super. That's unbelievable, mate. Thank you for your generosity. I have Semenyo, Kluivert, Cunha, Wood, Isak, which to bench. Semenyo for me, mate, I think. I think I'd bench Semenyo. That you've got to accept that whoever you bench has potential to score points because they're all good players. But I think of the players you've mentioned there, I'd bench the non-penalty taker in Semenyo. And as soon as I put a t-shirt on, I've gotten cold again. So I'm just going to go and put my jumper back on. I'll be back. That was an experiment that didn't work. There we go. We're back. We're back. Is Gabriel a sell? Absolutely not. Do you really think playing Hall is a mistake? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Non-member team reviews. I don't even think we've done member team reviews yet. If members want to put their IDs in the chat, I can look at their teams. But yeah, you're really desperate for a team review, aren't you, Trap Matt? You're really desperate for a team review. I do have an FPL league. I'll share my FPL league then, and I'll do 5 team reviews. I definitely did it. Made me laugh so much that I nearly spat. No, I didn't. Where's my mini league? There it is. Can I do that? There's my code. It's in the chat, all right? There you go. I'll put it in the. I'll make it the pinned comment. Can we do that? Bosh. There you go. Right, we're doing non-member team reviews, aren't we? All right. You better have your ID ready, mate. That's all I'm saying. Ready? It's going to go in the chat. And I'll take the first 5. All right, offside footy. One more. Done at Pujan. I'm going to make a note of that, mate. What is that? Pranayama. Never heard of it. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, Arav, let's have a look at your team then, my mates. Let's have a look at your team. By the way, if you haven't already, leave a like rating on the stream. I'd really appreciate that. Helps me out in the algorithm. And yeah, I'd very much appreciate it. This is Arav's team. Mate, it looks good. I would consider doing Gordon to Bowen if I was you. I would consider doing Gordon to Bowen. But that's it. Gordon to Bowen. That's your move, I think. Owen. Gordon to Bowen, mate. Defo. Owen Downs. Have a look at your team. Good team. I would actually. I'm actually starting Aina over Hall. Because I think there's a possibility that Forest could keep a clean sheet against Arsenal with just how many injuries, etc. they have in attack. So I'm starting Aina over Hall. But the rest of the team's fine. You don't need to do anything. I would roll, give yourself 5 transfers next week. And then I wouldn't know what to do with the 5th transfer either. I would keep it, Owen. You look fine. Track map. I would just go into the week with this team, mate. I'd bench Elanga and Hall. Yeah, this team is absolutely fine. I don't know what you're so unsure about, because to me this looks absolutely fine. As this is the lineup, definitely. This is how I'd line up. Ryan? Four 9807. You're called Reece James as opposed to Ryan there, so I was just checking. I would probably start Castagna over Aina and then leave the rest of the team. Team is absolutely fine. Team is absolutely fine other than that. I'd just start Castagna. It's just between... I'd start Raya, to be fair. And then Pujan is the last one. 3606252. Los Blancos. Good team. I would probably start Kirkez over Luca Dean, though. Well, actually, no. I'd start Luca Dean over Mikalenko. I'd do that. Other than that, though, team's absolutely fine. I'd probably have Gakpo first on my bench as well. I'd probably have Gakpo first on bench. Why not? It's frozen. Yeah, Gakpo first on bench, mate. I'm going to get rid of it now because it's frozen my laptop. Hope that helped everyone. Oh, Freddie, I'll come back to you. Bear with, mate. Hang on, we've got to switch screens. Bear with. Sorry, chat. I'm just keeping up with the team reviews a sec. Because Freddie's a member. That's what you get as a member. Have bad defenders. Don't know if roll. Bad defenders? I think it's fine. I think this team's fine. Absolutely. This team's absolutely fine, mate. I'd just roll. That's all I can say, mate. Team's fine. Just roll. My pleasure, Owen. Sorry, guys. We're done with team reviews now. It's great to see you, Liam. I hope you're doing well. I enjoyed the game on Friday, although we probably spoke about that last time I was on stream. Callum Jr. is ranked 8th overall. Well done, Callum. That's incredible. You've got a rival in this chat in Alex. He might be in Tom's stream now, but you've got a rival who might be lurking in this chat. Ross, thank you so much. I'll take a look at that. Well, you can see who I'm captaining, mate. I did, Liam. I was there for... Well, I had training, so I couldn't see the first sort of 30 minutes. I arrived at the ground at around 40 minutes in, just after Conway scored. So I heard as I was walking down the boos. So yeah. But then obviously we got him back, didn't we? He didn't need to do that. That was very unnecessary, I felt. I enjoyed your picture of you and your pals doing the Conway celebration as well. That was very good. Ross, we're having a look at your team, mate. Press the join button, Dazzler. It should be near the subscribe button somewhere. I would start Cliver over Dango. Are you benching Timber or Munoz? I'm probably playing... Yeah, Munoz probably. This is likely. I do that as well. Yeah, I think it was the best. I think it was the best game I've been to in a couple of years, to be honest. Other than the Man City one. Yeah, that's the team I'd go with, Ross. I don't think you definitely don't need to make a transfer though. You do have some really tough benching decisions, but I think this is how I'd play it. Ryan, it's my pleasure, man. I appreciate your super chats, guys. They're very, very generous. And it's my pleasure, Freddie. I just caught your chat then as well. Is Wood sub okay? Well, it depends who you're benching him for. I can't say without full knowledge. Well, Vince Chan, I say you should go to bed. But if that's the commitment you've got to have, then fair enough. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I was just checking my messages on Twitter. Sorry, guys. Any plans to bring in Bowen? Not this week. I don't think I can really get to him, to be honest. I don't think I can really get to him, but I'd like to. Hall to 8, Nori or Kirkez? Probably have to say Kirkez. Would you start Dango over? No. This is draft time, by the way. I'm going to go back to my team now. I have trade Pickford to Areola to save. Fair enough. Yeah, 200 likes. Do you reckon we can do 200 likes on this stream? Need 2 free transfers to get 11 playing players. I'd wait, Equilibrium. I'd wait. Is there a world in which Salah gets rested? I don't think so. Play Cliver or Bowen? Bowen, because he's on penalties. Although, there's probably someone... there's probably someone else you should bench, to be honest. In fact, I just need to check my draft team, because I think I've got Bowen in it now. Let's have a look. I think I put Bowen in it last week. I think Saka comes back end of March after the international break, if you were to ask me. I reckon end of March for him. Big team. Oh, we got Bowen. Look at that. Look at that. It's a good team, that, isn't it? It's a good team. Status. What are we looking at in terms of defenders? Could get Munoz in. I don't want him though that badly. I don't want him that badly. That's a good little bench. That's a good little draft team, that, I reckon. Good little draft team. Let's go back. Go back to fantasy though. Go back to the real fantasy team. There we are. Bosh. Would Jose Saab? Yeah, he's decent. I think all Wolves players are decent, to be fair. I'd tell you what, Bowen captain, likely on penalties because there's no Paquetá. I think that's a good move. Looking like a model on the thumbnail. Thank you, my friend. That was a picture of me that I've got done for a video on the second channel. So I thought I'd repurpose it. So yeah, I hope people are enjoying. I've started putting pictures of me on my thumbnails. I hope people are liking that. I'd bench Dango. I'd start the 2 penalty takers. Peter, I would not have Rashford in my team. I'd start Wissa, personally. Would you start Mikalenko or Hall? Yeah, probably Hall in that scenario then. Bench one of Dango, Clivert, Wood. Dango. Who'd bench? Isaac, Clivert, Wood. Probably Wood. You know you're in it for life when you hear the word Wood and think of Forest Striker. Yeah, absolutely. Would you start Wood or Dango? Wood for me. I said that, Sado. I think Bowen's a decent captain. Sorry, Sando, we're done with team reviews now. But if you want to join as a member or super chat, I can get you one in, but we'll just reserve it for members and super chats for the time being. Housen or Gabriel? Gabriel. Do you think it's okay playing Aina alongside Gabriel? No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It depends who else you've got, though, to be honest, mate. AK's on his 10-minute break. I rate it. I rate it. I've taken the afternoon off work to do this stream, so hey, that's some FPL commitment right there, I reckon. Bench Milenkovic or Hall? Hall. Who would you play? Definitely Mateta. Naz Benny. Definitely Mateta. What's going on with that profile picture? I can't tell. That's people's profile pictures are really hard to see here. Yours is interesting. I don't know what's happening there. Start Murillo or Kirkez or Castagna? Castagna. Or Kirkez. Kirkez. I'll say Kirkez. Would you get Cunha for Raul for free? No, because I think Cunha's fixture... I think Raul... No, I wouldn't do it. Simply, I wouldn't do it. I'd do it if Raul was blanking, but he's not. But anyone has Beto style, and I think Beto's mega. Fair play if anyone's got Beto. No team news, really. I have not seen any that's noteworthy, apart from Nwaneri being fit. Why Salah over Palmer? Well, here's the debate I was having, right? So here's the pros and cons that the two players have, right? Palmer has got the best fixture, but he's in worse form, whereas Salah has an okay fixture, but is in better form. So what you're doing is basically playing fixture against form, and I think the difference in form between Salah and Palmer is bigger than the difference between fixtures. So for that reason, we're going for Salah. I don't know, Robert, I'm afraid. I don't know, mate, to help you, I'm afraid. That's the league code, at least. I can send you a link. I'm just finding my mini league. Copy auto join link. So this should be a link to join the league as well. Alex, well, I could get your advice actually as one of the best players in FPL this season. I'm a little bit unsure. So this is, I think, my strongest 11 if I don't make a transfer. But I've got two options. I buy a Bournemouth midfielder for Rodgers, or I buy Cunha for Gakpo. Those are my two choices. I play both and roll Yogesh. Don't know if João Pedro will start. Don't know if João Pedro will start. I wish I could answer that, but no one does. I would do Njai to Cunha, yeah. Would you take a -8? No. No, I try not to take hits. If I can at all help it. Especially when you've got chips. Yeah, it's just a close one as to whether I go for Cunha for Gakpo. I'm sort of warming up to it. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, Jay. Wan-Bissaka. He's in form at the moment. I'd start Nwaneri over João Pedro. I just don't think you can trust João Pedro to start, to be honest with you. I'm sitting back now, relaxing. I'll move the mic closer to my face as well. There we go. Would you do Clivert to Neto for a 2-week punt? No. No, I would not get rid of Clivert. Ross, I already did a team review for you, mate. That was my opinion. I know I'm conscious you did a super chat, which obviously I'm very grateful for, but yeah, I gave my opinion. Just going to see what FPL review saying I should do with my team a sec. I'll drag it across. I'll stick it in FPL review. Transfer solver. Solve that for me. Harry's Army just taught year 10. I rate it, mate. How were they? Hopefully they were good. Why is everyone telling me to buy Dorgu? I don't want to get Dorgu. Awful. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What lesson were you teaching? For blank game week 29, do I need to transfer out Mateta or just use? I can't remember your teammate, but I wouldn't transfer. I try not to transfer Mateta. Drawing angles. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry to hear that, mate. It's just, no offense, but it's quite a boring activity. So if you've got kids that don't really like maths, then that's tough going. Well done for getting through it. I'm close to selling Wisser for Cunha. Yeah, agree on Cunha. I think he's got to come in, hasn't he? I'm just seeing what FPL review's got to say, but I think Cunha's probably coming in, let's be honest. I think Cunha's probably coming in. Can't imagine where the protractors finished up. I remember I snapped a couple when I was in school, to be fair. Not to prejudge these kids, because it's the wrong way to think about it. They're probably just not wired to do maths, but I imagine if they're drawing angles in year 10, they're probably not the top set, would be my guess. Try to make it interesting by drawing footballers. Yeah, that is interesting. You've done a good job there as a teacher, I think. You can't really do much more than that. You know, there's only so much you can do with drawing angles. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's a good idea. But I'll give you some reassurance. You did well there. A lot of my teachers in school would have just taken that out of the textbook. Yeah, I'm not liking that. I think it's got to be Gakpo to Cunha, hasn't it? Dazzler. Love that. Thank you very much. And lots of Rashfords. Love it. Robert, awesome. It's good to have you here, man. Math is actually easy. There you go. I did maths up until GCSE, and then I tried A-level maths and I just hated it. Rogers to Bowen, yeah, Bowen's good this week, isn't he? But I just don't think I can get to him. I've got 6.5 in the bank. I don't think I can get him, can I? I don't think I can get him. No, I can't. So it's going to have to be Gakpo to Cunha. Oh, he's got Southampton in 29 as well. You're going to want him for that, aren't you? It's done, ladies and gents. We've done it. Cunha is in. I think that's me locked in, to be honest. I'm going to tweet it now. Yeah, you're absolutely right on Cunha. That's why they've signed him on a new contract. I think they were getting relegated if they didn't go for him. Game week 27, locked in. I'm going to tweet while I'm live. There we go. Deadline's in 3 hours, I know, man, but why not go for that? Joke's on me, there's going to be a late Gakpo injury announcement. But I'm going to be busy this evening, that's why I've gone live now. Where's the globe emoji? Sometimes you just got to do a transfer. Absolutely. It's done. Announced Cunha injury. Fantastic. Thanks, everyone. Got to be careful sharing Twitter on my screen. So we'll get rid of that now. I was intrigued to see, it's going to go on FPL Focal's website a second, and see what the historical best FPL players are doing with their team. By the way, check this website out if you ever need some FPL tools. This is FPL Focal's website. It's very good. I'm using it to see the top players in FPL history and what their teams are looking like. Yeah, Cunha's most popular transfer in. Makes sense. All-time managers. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Should I activate? No, I'd wait. Wait till you get a double game week. Die to Beto, Rogers to Dango. What's Fabio Borgi's done? I think so. I think so, Alex. Just going to look at Fabio Borgi's team a minute. And then we'll look at Ben Krellin's. The 2 number 1 FPL managers in history. It's a good team, that, isn't it? What's Ben Krellin up to? What's Ben Krellin up to this week? What's his team looking like? Danny, wait. Wait till you get a double game week. It's Ben Krellin's team. Yeah, fair. He had Arteta. Ouch. Best mid, sub 6 million. Dango. Diogo Jota is in 71k overall as well, by the looks of it. Who else do we want to look at? Sigurd Holland then. All-time rank. Oh no, yeah, Fabio Borges is number 1. Mark Mansfield's number 2. Let's have a look at his team. Number 2 overall FPL manager in history. Okay. Yeah, we got 220 people watching now. If you're enjoying the stream, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave us a like. And subscribe to the Golden Goal channel if you haven't already. That'd be amazing. João Pedro to Wood. No, I think I'd do João Pedro to Cunha if you haven't already. You haven't already got Cunha. Bench Wood or Isak. No, I play both of them ahead of the 2 defenders. I'd probably bench Gabriel. I'd bench Gabriel and start both your strikers, mate. We don't have a Gakpo injury update. I just sold him, bro. Dog. Oh yeah, we've already done that. You reckon he'd start? I've no idea on Gakpo, mate. Yeah, I wouldn't take hits for a defender. If you take a hit for a player, they have to get a return for it to be worth it. I haven't taken a single hit this season, for what it's worth. Bowen for Trossard. Yeah, go on. Who would you start out? Gabriel, Nori, Munoz, Konate, Saliba. I'd start Gabriel, Munoz, Nori. Yeah, we'll do a team review for you, Nils. You're a member, man. That's one of the benefits you get. I'd do Gakpo to Cunha, mate, and start Cunha over Mikalenko. Just like I've done. Gakpo to Cunha, start him over Mikalenko. That's what I'd do, mate. Marmoush or Haaland? It's probably Haaland, isn't it? But it's probably Haaland. John, I've been live for an hour and a half. You've missed the quiz, I'm afraid to say. I did the quiz about an hour ago. Yeah, in terms of time on the stream, probably about 30 minutes in, you might see the quiz. But yeah, I've already done the quiz. Well, I would just do Gakpo to Cunha, Niels. Cunha over Dango for me. Now's Benny. Bench Wood or Isak? Now, I've already answered that, mate. I've already answered that. You start the strikers over the defenders, in my opinion. Elon Musk. Would you go Neto or Bowen? Bowen. 100% Bowen. No doubt in my mind. Bowen. Assistant manager. Yeah, I mean, I'd assistant manager 33, 34 if it was still there. Nice one, Harry. Good luck with the marking. Is it wise to start both Dango and Kluivert? Sure. Depends who you're benching, though. Rogers to Bowen is a good move, in my opinion. I don't think Liverpool were poor against Man City. I think that's unfair. Sorry, I was just moving my mic. I don't think Liverpool were poor against Man City. Bench Gordon over Gakpo. I'd probably play Gordon. Lee Brunt. What do you mean mock draft? Are you looking at a free hit? I'll tell you some players I'd want in there if that helps. Yeah, but Newcastle have been terrible as well, mate. Newcastle have actually been rubbish. Would you play Ouattara and bench Rogers? I'd just play Ouattara. I play Ouattara rather than Kluivert. Rather than Gakpo. -4, Cucurella from Kirkes. No. That's mad. We will, FPL Amateur. We will. I think Liverpool still need to win this game to stand a chance of winning the title, to be honest. Yeah, Hall to Nori makes sense. Although it's only this week because Hall's got West Ham in 28. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so you don't really need to sell him. I would bench Chris Wood instead of Kluivert, I think. And I'd play Kluivert. Thoughts on Palmer over Salah for captain? Yeah, there's quite a simple debate between the two, really. Palmer is in worse form, but has a better fixture. Salah's in better form, has a worse fixture. But I think the difference in form, Salah's in more form than Palmer's fixture is better, if that makes sense. Someone told me that in the last 3 or 4 games, Newcastle and Southampton have conceded the same amount of goals. Asensio for Minte. Yeah, I mean, it's game week 29, mate. I wouldn't do it now, but it's game week 29. So do the move in 29 and just wait and see. There's so much going on from now till then. Either of those players could get injured in that time. I'd go Reece James this week for a little punt, but he could get rested because it's midweek. I'm thinking wildcard 30, mate. Keep Raul or buy Cunha? I keep Raul Jimenez. I want to move Rodgers to Bowen, but then I have to sell Robinson and buy Nori. It depends. If you're doing all that for free, I don't hate it. Cortex, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Start Watara or Gakpo Watara. All day. All day. Wood to Cunha? No, I wouldn't sell Wood. Wouldn't sell Wood. I've just seen a captaincy spin the wheel and it said Salah, by the way. I'm just purely listening. No, it hasn't closed. I just went quiet because I was checking Twitter to see if there was any news then. Nice one, Liam. Nice, Cortex. 100 kg. Love to hear that. That's funny, John. I'm going to go to the gym after the stream. I'm going to go for a quick walk, though, because I think it's still sunny. Yeah, it's sunny outside. So I'm going to go for a walk after this stream. Nice little walk around the harbour, and then I'm going to go to the gym. But I'm racing again this weekend, so I can't lift super heavy. So I'm going to go like 60 to 70% of my weights. We just do a full body, mate. Full body. Going to do some light explosive deadlifts, bit of bench, bit of overhead press. Maybe something for my back as well, some pull-ups as well, I think. Just to keep my muscles full of blood and working. Play Enzo, bench Isak. Play Enzo, bench Isak. Play Enzo, bench Isak. No, I wouldn't do that. Absolutely wouldn't do that. 90% sure going Palmer captain. Fair enough, mate. I've never actually done a max no weight pull ups for reps recently. Actually, you know, I reckon I've got 16, 17 in me. Maybe I don't know. I feel like 16, 17, 18, something like that. Maybe 20 on a good day. I don't know. Good to see you, Yellow Army, or Roberto, should I say? I've transferred him out, by the way. I've gone Cunha. I don't know, Christian. I mean, that's my guess. Like I said, I don't really do max pull-ups. I usually do weighted pull-ups when I'm in the gym nowadays. Kepa or Verbruggen? Kepa for me. Any chance of doing a captaincy? Yeah, we got to do a captaincy poll. Sebastian, sorry, I didn't answer that. I'm swimming. I'm a swimmer, mate. I'm doing the 50 freestyle, one length of a Olympic pool on Sunday. That's quiet, mate. Don't worry. You're asking about me. That's very, very nice of you. Barath, there is definitely another player that you can bench in your team. I would start both Wood and Isak if it was me. Start Van Heck or Munoz. Between Dango, Kluivert and Isak, which two to start? Kluivert and Isak. Yeah, I played Tiddlywink. Professional Tiddlywink, mate. 70 points behind in your mini league. Would you captain? Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Yes, I would. In fact, if you could get Bowen, I'd consider going Bowen this week. Cunha's not essential, but he's a good option. I'd start Gabriel. Sorry, Notion Vids. I'm just looking at the chat a minute. We might do some team reviews. Claudette does not trust Palmer. Well, that's sad to hear. I've been training long. Seriously, doing gym for probably 3 or 4 years. But I have been training like in the gym for 6 or 7 years now. And for half of that, I was a little bit slack, really. And then swimming, I swam all the time when I was a kid, like from the age of like 5 to about 15. And then I stopped for 10 years. I picked it back up at age 25. So I'm a swimmer again now. 2 out of Kluivert, Dango or Wood? Wood and Kluivert. I have Dango and Kluivert. Do you recommend buying Cunha? No. Just start both of them. You don't need Cunha yet. A bet on Beto. I don't condone gambling, but I think Beto is a good option in FPL. Gakpo and Rodgers to Bowen and Cunha for a -4. Depends. It depends on if you can get away with benching one. If you can get away with benching one, don't take the hit. But if you need to start both, take the hit. Here's the Ass Man rankings for the week, if you're interested. Oh, Casper Sky. I don't use Casper Sky. I just use. I'm not going to say what antivirus I use actually, in case someone hacks me. I do use antivirus. I don't use Casper Sky, mate. Also, how do you know if an antivirus is really good or not? How do you know? Sorry, Dazzler, did you ask me that question before and I missed it? Starting Trent, Munoz, who would be your third? Howson. I actually have no idea, to be honest, mate. I've never come across it before. Kaspersky, I've no idea. I've never used it to know how to pronounce it. Nick YouTube is Captain Palmer. Fair enough. By the way, we've got 230 people watching currently, which is amazing. Thank you. And all I ask in return is that you leave a like rating. Well, my best finish in a race is first place, mate. But it's all about times at my age. I'm never going to qualify for the Olympics or anything, so it's all about just times. I'm just chasing times. We're nearly there. 179 likes. I think about 98 kilograms, Christian. About 98 kg. Because of my swimming, I don't really train bench press too much. I'm more of a back guy. But yeah, we're on like 98 kilos. I think I did for 1 rep a few weeks back. Which I think, I've got to say, if I benched 98 kilos without a spot successfully, I reckon I've got 100 kg in there with a spot on a good day. I'm the awkward height of somewhere between 5'11" and 6 foot, I think. Somewhere between 5'11" and 6 foot, something like that. Not many good reps, not bad. No, just one. And again, like I rarely bench for max because I never really. I go to the gym on my own, so I don't have a spotter. So it's quite a lot lifting max weights with no spotter. Bench 2: Kanate, Hall, Munoz, Aina, Milenkovic. Aina and Milenkovic. No, I'd bench Kanate and Milenkovic. Who am I? Oh, you just joined. I'm not showing my screen, am I? There you go. I'd bench Gakpo. 2 Tariq Lampteys. Is he really only 50 kg? I think he probably weighs a bit more than that. Bench Wood or Isak? Oh, hell. You've asked me that question about 5 times. If you ask me it again, I'm not going to answer it because I've answered it every time you've asked me. Play the forwards. Don't play the defenders. In fact, I'm going to delete it already. You've asked me that like 5 times now. You're really going to timeout. There you go. No, but my old swimming club that I used to swim for, a club called Bristol Penguins, is they're gonna merge with the Soundwell Swimming Club. So there's a fact. I've never been there though. No, Soundwell. Where is Soundwell? Soundwell Swimming Club. Let's have a look. Soundwell Swimming Pool. All right. It looks like quite a nice pool, actually. It's the only pool, by the looks of it, that is the only pool in Bristol that I've not been to in my life yet. I've not been there yet. Looks quite nice. Up the Bristol indeed, mate. Bench 1, Wood, Dango, Clivert, Cunha. Bench Dango, that lot. You don't need to spam. I like Pereira. I'm 27. It's like being on a date, this, getting asked all the big questions. Is Palmer a definite no as captain for you? Not a definite no. Why is there a picture of a pregnant person? That's interesting. No, I'm on Salah myself. I'm not going to throw hate to anyone that captains Palmer, but for me, I'm on Salah. Start Enzo or João Pedro. What's Enzo done in recent games? Has he even been remotely dangerous? Let's have a look. I'm just going Salah. Oh, he did score against Villa, didn't he? He's pretty decent, to be fair, Enzo. Yeah, go Enzo over Pedro. Go on. Max, I think short-term Dango's better than Semenyo. Long-term Semenyo is better than Dango, I think. And Clivert's better than both. 9 likes away from 200. Wow. If someone can shoot me fancy shooting me a like, I'd appreciate that. Pickford or Raya? Raya. Forwards are Cunha, Wood, Isak. Midfielders are Clivert, Bowen, Palmer, Salah, and Bumo. Cool. Cunha or Beto or Mateta and why? Cunha. It's just better. And he's got Southampton in 29. Manas, I've answered this about 5 times as well. Why are people asking me the same question 5 times? Are they like hopping on my stream, asking a question, being impatient, so they leave? I answer the question, and then when I do answer it, they're not in the stream. I've said about 3 times to bench Gakpo. Bench Gakpo. I would bench Semenyo, Claudette. I'd play the one who's got penalties. I say that as a Semenyo owner. I'd play the one that's got the penalties. Joel, I would... Maybe that does make sense, actually. I would really only do... I'm just thinking. Joel, can you do Raul to Cunha without a hit? Because I'd do that if you could. But if you can't, then that makes sense, I think. Best mids under 7 million. It's all the Bournemouth ones, mate. It's Clivert, Semenyo, Dango, Nwaneri. Those are the ones. Vasili. Yeah, come on, man. Let's look at that. Hope you have a good gym session, mate. Only ask me a question once, though, because I do answer them. Christian, I appreciate that. Already got 2 Bournemouth. Have a third. I'm joking. Get Nwaneri. Have you thought about Neto or Bowen? I like Bowen. Don't like Neto. Nice one, Dazzler. I appreciate the commitment at 2:30 a.m. That's mega. Thank you. I'm going to be live for another 25 minutes. I'm going to go live until the hour. So another 25 minutes, I think. And then that'll be 2.5 hours live. I would not captain Bruno Fernandes. I think Ipswich beat Man United. I really do. Yes, I would bench Wood and start Bowen. Freestyle Samuel, which is for you, would be front crawl. I just swim front crawl at the moment. I feel I couldn't forgive myself if I captain Palmer and Salah hauled, although I do get tempted to go for Palmer. Yeah, I'm just on Salah, mate. Salah for me. I'm not thinking too much. Can only get Cunha -4. Don't do it then. Oh, I see. Yeah. I probably keep Raul Jimenez, you know. I'd probably keep Raul Jimenez. I think he could do all right against Wolves, especially at home. What do you think about Kudus? Not good enough for me. Make a game week. Oh, I can't make it. I don't like doing that, Sebastian, in the nicest way possible. It's too far in the future that it's just not worth it. Salah has ruined your season. How come? What, because you haven't had him? You read my question out now, but you didn't answer. Sorry, you're going to have to repeat it. I do apologise. What? I'm a terrible human being for that, aren't I? I'm just going to eat a bit of my orange as well. Oh, you mean Salah's made the game boring? I see. Yeah, he has a bit. I was just having a little bit of orange then. I just read Claudette's comment. What do you think he was asking? What other strokes are there? Oh, no, I don't want to go there, actually. I don't want to go there. Maybe that's where you were going. Would you transfer out Bruno for Bowen or play Kluivert? Play Kluivert. I agree. Similar to, yeah. Thanks, because I can't see Cunha scoring. Yeah, don't take the hit then. Don't take the hit. Not worth it. If you're not sure about it, definitely don't take a hit. Oh, you want me to say breaststroke in the context of swimming? Yeah. I'm not. We tried it last night, and I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. We're not going to go there. If you are new to the channel, I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely leave a like, rating, and subscribe. If Palmer does well tonight, wouldn't it make sense to captain Palmer versus Leicester instead? Maybe. Who's Salah got next week, though? Salah's got Southampton next week, hasn't he? Yeah, Salah's got Southampton. Like, yeah, exactly. What's Claudette's favourite stroke, eh? What's that in return? Howson or Aina to start? Howson, definitely. It's alright, mate. Just don't ask questions like 5 times. Alright, don't do that again, but it's fine. My favourite has got to be... It depends. It's all context dependent, right? Favourite soda. In like the height of summer when it's really hot, the best drink is a lemonade. 100% a cold lemonade. But during the winter, it's got to be a full fat Coca-Cola for sure. Lee Brunt's gone for it. I'm not going to repeat that on stream, but Lee Brunt has gone for it. Which one would you bench? I am going to say bench Wood. Yeah, bench Wood of that lot. What do you think about wildcard? Not this week. No, there's too many blank game weeks coming up to do that. You've just eaten a half a custard cream egg for lunch. This chat's getting a bit weird now, guys. We had a look at how many calories are in a custard cream Easter egg. San Pellegrino keeps you thirsty. It's all about Sprite for me. Ice cold Sprite on a summer's day, man. Can't get better than that. Enzo. What about him? You can't just put Enzo question mark. What does that mean? Hey, mate, bench one out of these. João Pedro, Wood, Dango, Kluivert, João Pedro. Unquestionably, João Pedro. I've never tried a Coca-Cola slushy, no. I try and stay away from sugary drinks where I can, to be honest with you. Yeah, we showed them on stream earlier, Chris Gray. There is, you can get them in M&S, Marks and Spencer, if you're in the UK. I think you probably are. Chris Gray sounds like a very English name. Pedro gonna bang again? Not sure. We'll see. He's got to play Brighton as well. He's got to play Bournemouth. Like, I need to try Dr. Pepper Cherry Crush. Fair enough. I actually have no idea, Chris Gray. This year is the first time I've heard of them, to be honest. I imagine they've probably been around for a few years, but this is the first year that I've properly heard of them. Mids are Bruno, Salah, Palmer, Kluivert, and Bumo. Forwards, Wood, Isak, Wissa. Who to bench? Probably Wood, isn't it? Not sure about Haaland at the moment, mate. It just I don't know. It's too far in advance. I would not sell Eze to Neto, no. FPL Amateur has got... you need to go to horny jail, mate, I'm afraid. You've got bad things on your mind. I've got a picture for you. Can I copy a GIF into the chat? Let's see. No, I can't. Never mind. Wait, don't sell Eze yet. I'd wait. I think I'm gonna go to this screen. Oh, wrong screen. There we go. We're coming towards the end of the stream, so I'm gonna take the attention away from my team, and we can chat. We can chat some bobbins for 15 minutes if you guys fancy it. I wouldn't Google those two words, Supreme Noob Slayer, at the start of that chat message. If you don't know who that is already, I would not Google it. You already Googled it. Brilliant. The worst XGC in the league has probably got to be Southampton, hasn't it? There's a website where you can look at that. Oh, Claudette, don't Google it. Don't do it. I don't do betting, Anish. I've got to say, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. I'm not a gambler, mate. Sorry. Oh God. Supreme Noob Slayer. Not good. Not good. Yeah. Please don't Google it. Your life will be better for not doing it. It's that kind of thing that when someone says to don't do something, your immediate instinct is to do that thing. But I promise you, do not Google it. Supreme Noob Slayer. Well, that is your name. Yeah, I know, Claudette. These guys they need to go to Horny jail. Can we move the conversation on from the actors of that nature? No, I'm on Salah, mate. We're just about to finish the stream, so I've turned my team off. Saif, it depends. If you can bench boost a better team in game week 32 or 33, then no. But if you plan to use another chip, don't see why not. It's a pretty good bench, to be fair. But it's just whether you can do better on a bench boost on another week. And Harry, the away end limbs were pretty good yesterday. I won't lie. I was quite jealous. Yeah, where in the world are people tuning in from? I think Real Madrid are going to win the Champions League, mate. I think could Real Madrid meet Liverpool in the final? Because I think those are the two best teams. I also think Bayern Munich are pretty good, to be fair. I'd give it Real Madrid though. I just think they've got the X factor this year. Or it could be Barcelona as well. Or there's loads of teams. Thank you, Robert. Say hello to the pooch for me. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Supreme Noob Slayer, that'd be impossible though. Because then you couldn't not have a single double game week. It's just that you couldn't fix the system. How do you fix that, you know? Because then you just have a game week of like 1 or 2 games. Doesn't work. Piro's goal was pretty good, to be fair. Does that pretty much secures? I think it's going to be Burnley and Leeds that go up, isn't it? Pretty much guaranteed to be Burnley and Leeds. Yeah, I see that, Claudette. I think there's going to be a double game week later on in the season as well, beyond that. So I wouldn't worry too much. I think there could be a later double game week. So I think the assistant manager is best in 32 and 33. I really do. I think it's the most powerful chip in the game. So I'd use it then. I think it's the most powerful. So that'd be my view on that one. All right, I might sign off soon if no one else has got any more questions for me. Thank you, everyone. It's been a mega stream. How many we have? We got 164 people in here. My pleasure, Claudette. 215 likes. We did our target as well. Mega. FPL Punk, by the way, if anyone's looking for a new FPL content creator to subscribe to, check out FPL Punk. He's mega. Leaning towards Wood at the moment. Yeah, I would do as well, mate. I think I bench Wood of those two. Good to see you, Luke. I've taken the afternoon off work to do this one, but I hope you're doing well, mate. I'm literally just about to sign off, though. Sorry, we just did team reviews for members this week. One defender to buy. 8 Nori. Never bench Wood, always captain Salah. Yeah, I'm playing to those rules. I'll quickly show you my team, and then we'll finish. That's us. That's us. Salah captain. I've bought Cunha. What else are we going to do? That's it. Salah captain, and I bought Cunha. Went away, had a meeting, came back. I've had the afternoon off. I booked the afternoon off work. That's how we're grafting. So yeah, I did Luke would understand this. I've been doing a bid this week. I had my gate 2 yesterday. So Luke will know that. That's not commercial sensitive information. So it's been a mad one preparing for that. So now that's all done, I was able to take the afternoon off to do this. I just don't see why would I get rid of Hall. Like he's got West Ham next as well. I just don't see the need to sell him now. Just don't see the need to sell him now. Come on, boy. If you put that in the chat one, you're done. You're done, mate. Mbumo, Clivert, Bowen, Gakpo, Cunha. Gakpo. Bench Gakpo. Exactly. And the good point, I'm not the project manager on it, so I don't have to deliver it. I can just... We've done such a good job, though. It's going to be really easy. A lot of basement teams. Interesting. I'd start Aina. You can see that in my team. You see that in my team. I reckon if you're asking a question that I've answered just by looking at my team, you shouldn't ask it. I'm only messing. But yeah, I'd start an Aina. I think there's a chance, just with how depleted the Arsenal attack is, I think there's a chance, especially at home, that Forest could keep a clean sheet against them. Cheers, Luke. Appreciate that, mate. You don't need to know about code. I don't know about coding. I was a project manager for like 5 years. I didn't know about coding. You don't need to. The people that manage the coders need to know about coding. Depends how big your company is, I guess. But yeah, I didn't know anything, really. Which I guess, to be fair, meant if you wanted to lie to me about it, you could, and I'd probably believe you. Yeah, we were just looking at that, actually. I've still got it on my screen. We were discussing Gameweek 29 captain, so I think it's quite an interesting point. Obviously, you could go for a Man City, you could go for a Haaland or a Marmoush, but looking at things, Cunha has got Southampton, and Chris Wood's got Ipswich. So I agree. I think you could go Wood as well, Paul. Gabriel, Robinson, Aina, benching Hall. Should I buy Air? I guess you're 8 Nori. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't buy him. I don't think you need to. No, Bob attack. I don't plan to buy Haaland. No. He's not even the top scoring striker. I can't even speak. He's not even the top scoring striker in the game. So for me, I'm not interested. And on that note, I think I might leave it there. Oh, I've been looking at screens all day, so I'm going to go out for a walk, I think. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that stream. I certainly did. It was wicked. Yeah. Good luck for game week 27. We need to go and raid someone, don't we? Let's find another FPL content creator stream to go and raid. Let's have a look. Bear with, guys. I'm just going to Google FPL. Let's find someone to raid. Interesting. My deadline stream was a day ago. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Bear with. We'll do that off camera so no one has to look at that. Let's see. Let's find a deadline stream. All the big dogs are going live now as well. Let's find someone else to go and watch. Who should we go? Oh, Leon's laptop's broken. Oh, that's sad. I need to buy a new one, to be fair.
Just one more.
Is he finishing? I'm just checking out FPL Tom to see if he's still streaming. Good luck to you too, Holly. Thank you for checking me out in between. Oh, he's done. Look at that. He's going to send people over his way. Everyone knows these guys. They don't need advertising, as nice as they are. You can go to one of the big dogs. You'll know who they are. Right. Cheers, everyone. I'm going to go now.